first time since the first case of COVID-19 was recorded in the country, over 1,000 positive cases of COVID-19 have been recorded. 1,068 Kenyans testing positive in the last 24 hours. 12 patients have succumbed to the disease, raising the death toll to 870. And as Makori Ongeche reports, the Ministry of Health has dispatched several doctors to schools that reported positive cases amongst teachers and learners.
The spike in COVID-19 infections in the country is not only worrying health experts, but also sending a warning of a possible second wave of the coronavirus in the country, days after the government relaxed several measures initially put to contain the spread of the virus. Those contracting the disease are on a high. In the last 24 hours, the total number of confirmed COVID-19 cases in Kenya has risen to 47,212 after 1,068 tested positive, a record high since the first case was reported. The cases were tested from a sample of 7,556, which now pushes the cumulative total of samples tested in the country to 640,225. But even more worrying are the deaths. 12 patients succumbed as the death toll rose to 870. A total of 290 patients were discharged, bringing to total 33,050 of those who have recovered. Earlier, Health Chief Administrative Secretary Dr. CAS Mwangagi warning that cases of those who had recovered now contracting the disease yet again have been noted.
The data shows us that yes, reinfection is a fact of COVID. It can happen. I've seen cases and case studies from the UK, from US, whereby we've had cases of reinfection.
With concerns emerging over the safety of learners in schools, especially after the closure of several schools where a number of teachers and students tested positive for the virus, Dr. Mwangagi says that should not form the basis of panic among parents.
Right now, there's no cause for worry and no cause for concern. And so it's not unheard of to hear that a certain teacher is positive or, there's such a case in a school. What we are doing right now is that we are partnering with the Ministry of Education. We actually have a team of doctors who we've sent to the Ministry of Education, and they're sitting together to be able to look at, one, the affected schools, to determine what the extent of that is and what measures can be put in place to ensure, that the situation is under control.
She also confirmed that a number of hospitals in the country had already begun expanding their isolation and ICU facilities should the numbers spike again and the situation gets dire. A total of 1,121 patients are admitted in various hospitals, while 3,112 are on the home-based isolation and care. Makori Ongeche, Citizen TV, Nairobi.